Anybody there? Hey, family. I hope everybody really, really doing good and well. Mentally, physically, spiritually, etherically, emotionally, in all ways. Things are weird right now. Like, people are really losing it. Oh, people are really losing it, y'all. You know, like something abnormal is going on. Like times are just they it seems like they're just getting worse and worse. But sometimes that got to happen before they get better. I just came on here tonight because I just got something on my head that I wanted to come on and just share and talk about, or maybe just ramble. I don't know. But us over here in America, we have had it easy for a long time. For some people, it may not have been so easy. But when you compare any level of uneasiness that we experience to the uneasiness of other countries, I think we done had a good run over here. Running water. You walk in a storage place, which is called the store, and where they have all the food. And we walk in there, and I sometimes when I go to the grocery store, I look around and I just watch people standing in front of the cereal aisle with the finger on the chin, can't figure out what kind of cereal they want because there's so many varieties. Standing in front of the juices, same thing. Just getting stuff and racking it in the basket. Like ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I'm telling you is we done had a pretty good run here over the last, I don't know how many years. But I'm telling you, it just feels like that's about to change. These are just my thoughts and my feelings. Like, I don't need to tell anybody that's watching this video that there's some weird shit going on. I don't need to do that. We see it. But I feel like this thing about to crack down for real. Like really topple down. I remember back in like 2015, 2016, up in there. When I used to listen to people, most people called them conspiracy theorists. But they were trying to warn that these times were coming. And I remember them saying a long time ago, start weaning your children off of sweets, snacks, junk food in general. And start, you don't have to tell them that things are changing or may be about to change to the point where you may not get the ice cream sandwich just because you want it. You may not be able to get a pack of 9 laters. You may not be able to get a thing of ice cream, a bucket of ice cream or some cake. I don't know. I mean, I haven't predicted the future or nothing, but I'm just gauging by what I see and what I feel and what I've heard in the past about these times that we are entering into right now, or basically we already in it. Me and my brothers used to sit around and talk about these times. This was way back in the 90s, early 2000s. We used to sit around and just talk about when these times right here got here. And folks, they are here. Those times are here. They are upon us. But I feel here in America, I feel like this thing about to fall. Whatever that may mean in your mind, in my mind, or in anybody else's mind. I just know that what I'm seeing and feeling, I don't think anything good can come from it. I think that we may have to go through some stuff before things get better. So my main reason for bringing all of this to the forefront is because I think, and like I said again, these are my thoughts and my opinion, the way I feel. I feel like it's basically time for people to choose which side you about to take. Because I feel like along with the trials and the hardships and all the stuff that they might try to put on us, they may also try to bring certain solutions to the problems that are not for our highest good. I already know what I'll do, but some may have to choose between going without or accepting something that might make you worse off than you think you are, but you just don't know it because you hungry or thirsty, or you need certain things that you may not be able to get your hands on no more. Because I'm telling you, if people go to the store and they put their hand on that door and that store is locked midday, and the baby home waiting for baby milk, and the children's, the 3-year-old, 4-year-olds home waiting on, whatever to come from the store, and parents get to the store and pull on that door and it's not open, like all over the place, like every store you go to, you can't get in. I would hate to see it. And not saying that that's what's going to happen, but I would sure hate to see that. You see how people act when they feel like a storm coming or, something like that. People go crazy. They lose their freaking minds. Can you imagine not being able to get into a store when your refrigerator is empty? I still don't know what I would do, but I do know this. I know the difference between true help and a manipulative handout. I know the difference. I have suffered a lot of hardships in my life, and to tell the truth, I wouldn't trade it for nothing, because I know how to survive. I know how to survive off of morsels. I know how to move through hardships, like grand hardships. And I promise you, I think that's going to be beneficial if things were to take the turn that I think they're going to take. But when I said choose sides, or like not choose sides, but choose, well, choose whom ye will serve. I guess. Choose who you gonna serve. You know? Kings and queens. Choose now who you will serve. Because even though I can't put my finger on everything that's coming, I know something is coming. You know? And I hope I'm wrong. To tell the truth, I hope everybody can say, child, she got on that video talking about something get ready to happen. I wish that would happen. I wouldn't be embarrassed at all. I'd be happy as hell to know that I'm wrong about this. So I'm just hoping for the best, you know, for each and every one of us and our families, you know, those we love and care for. So, again, when I say choose, I mean, choose who you're going to choose, whether or not you're going to go on the side with the gullible, those who accepting anything that's being given out to them because they feel like time's too hard, or the side that says, I don't give a damn what's going on. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to make a way. Source is going to make a way for me. See, and a lot of this, too, can boil down to beliefs and religion and all of this. Because when you look around, nobody can say their religion or their belief or nothing else is better than anybody else's. Okay? Because you can, if you got eyes, you can see those who are faithful every Sunday. They there busting down the door. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video soon, like real soon. But you know, busting down the door early Sunday morning. They're all day Sunday, all day they there. And they're suffering. Look around. Everybody, church goers, non-church goers, everybody in the same damn boat.